It's time for retro review. I call this a retro review because this album came out before the beginning of this year. Today I'm bringing you Deftones' Koi no Yokan. Koi no Yokan is the 7th album by the Deftones. It's the second album following the tragedy in 2008 with Chi, from the bass player of Deftones, who was in a car accident and was in a coma for 4 years. You know, on bass is Sergio Vega from the band Quicksand. And this time, you know, I think the band had a lot of time to experiment on this album. And it's a really great album, probably my favorite by them. And that's going to shock a lot of people, because a lot of people will still say White Pony is really, really good. Other people might say, you know, Diamond Eyes is really good. But Diamond Eyes, you know, I consider Koi no Yokan Part 1. So, Koi no Yokan, what can I say about this album? It's fantastic. You know, everything on it, the playing is solid. Vocals are solid, lyrics are great. You know, every song on here is something new and different that they haven't done before. The album opens up with Swerve City, which is the bounciest riff ever, and it's so catchy. When you watch it, even like the video with the horse and the girl, like, fits perfect with the song. And it's a great opening track, one of the best in a long time. Following Swerve City, we have Romantic Dreams, which is one of the really odd songs in the album. I don't really listen to it too much, but there's a lot of cool changes in the rhythm, and the song goes a lot of places. So I really do appreciate like the time and effort they put into that song to get it what it is. But with all the other tracks on the album, I don't listen to that too much. The third song is probably my favorite Deftones song of all time. I mean, Change is my favorite song of all time, but you know, this song Leathers is just right up there. It's one of the most aggressive tracks ever, but the chorus is just so powerful and so catchy that, like, it's unrivaled. And you know, I don't even know how that song came together. The fourth song on the album is called Poltergeist, which is really a really fast and aggressive track. It was one of the first tracks I saw live from the band when they played this album. And it was really cool, man. It was really cool. A lot of the songs on this album, you know, have a lot of crazy spatial noise, and nothing represents that aspect of the band, the atmospheric side, better than songs like Rosemary and Tempest. And Tempest is, you know, again, another really great song from this. It's got a really sexy guitar, you know, which is not what you commonly hear in a lot of bands these days. Sort of in line with Diamond Eyes, you know, we have like the 8-string guitar, which brings like a heavier tone to the music, and you know, with that and the atmospheric side to it, it's very cohesive, especially like if you put it next to Diamond Eyes. The reason I said it's part 2 of Diamond Eyes is because of that cohesiveness. My favorite tracks in here is definitely like Leathers and Rosemary and Gauze. You know, those songs are just really, really great songs, really epic songs. So Chino's vocals on here are just up there with like anything he's done before. You know, you can sort of hear the desperation in his voice when he sings on Leathers, and like the swag that he has to it on Swerve City. You know, these songs are just really great classic Deftones songs, a little bit more experimental than what they're used to. So if I had to give the album a rating, I would have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I think the only thing holding it back is just the fact that it was too short. I wish it was longer. I wish there were more songs. But, you know, Deftones got to do what they got to do. So that's it. Koi no Yokan by Deftones. Check it out.